What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brand Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brand Janeau. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode that came out today. The top 10 list is here. Got back with my family on that, man. I hope you guys enjoy that episode right now, man. Shout out to all of them that was a part of that. Hopefully, more coming soon with the family. Uh, more family members coming back and doing it with us. So, it's always fun, man. I always love when I get a chance to do something with my podcast family in this world, man. So it's pretty cool. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, viewing, watching, everything, man. I appreciate you guys on YouTube or even on social media with Instagram or TikTok. Brian Janeau Show just at my YouTube channel. And like always, man, Brian Janeau Show on all podcast platforms. All podcast platforms is the Brian Janeau Show. Like I said, TikTok, social media, all social media is pretty much Instagram, mainly Instagram. You can just find me there, but also on TikTok, Brandon Janu Show, just like the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, has been watching, been viewing, been commenting, been subscribing. I appreciate all you guys. I really, really do. So thank you. Um, this episode, I just want to talk. I'm not even gonna, you know, get crazy with this episode. I just want to get some thoughts out about what's going on me mentally. Not even me. It's more so just getting to the end of the year. So you get to the end of the year, you start to mentally break down your pros and your cons of the year, pretty much, right? So matter of fact, that'd be a dope ass show. Matter of fact, that's gonna be a show. So be on the lookout for that pros and cons of 2022. So I got that. That's gonna be run point of view of random shit. Don't know if I'm gonna do it on this or Instagram, but I'll see when that day comes. Anyway, um, like I was saying, hope you guys been enjoying these episodes. And like I said, today I just wanted to kind of touch in back on like this me personally. Um, so like I said, the end of the year, I said this on the state of life episode where I was talking about kind of like the end of the year creates depression for not just me but a lot of people. It creates anxiety. You start to weigh the pros and cons of 20 of the year. It starts pretty much for me. It started in October, but certain people are starting to now feel it. You're getting closer to Thanksgiving. You start to get closer to Christmas, which means you're getting closer to Christmas, which means you're getting closer to a new year. And what what's going on in this world, particularly midterms tomorrow, and of course, to decide who's going to be in the House for at least 2 years, making laws and pretty much swaying that shift of power going into 2024 with presidential elections, or even what's going on in just reality. Like you're seeing, all these people passing away. Rest in peace to late great takeoff. On that was crazy. I woke up and I saw him I got on Twitter. I saw Twitter trending with it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you see, he's gone, and that shit just hit you differently because I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? This man passed at 28 years old, and you just start to mentally be like, whoa, what the fuck? And I've had, if you heard any of my episodes, I'm not gonna get into that shit, but if you heard any of my episodes, you know how my life is and how I've had to deal with personally dealing with life and with a heart condition. Pretty much was told that I wouldn't see my first birthday, let alone 28 years. Um, for that man's life to be cut short at 28 years due to some bullshit, it's not even didn't even matter. Like you really do put that in perspective, and you just like, damn, man. Like, and when I see something like that happen, I'm more so on the why am I still here? Like this man was really actually doing real shit. He had the power, the platform, the opportunity to create and put uh, whatever he wanted out to the people and have you guys believe in it. And with that type of ability, I always wanted to be a musician, but to see him in Quavo and Offset, and to have them be so dominant. And I remember my brother playing Migos first mixtapes and shit. I remember this shit. And I remember when Versace came out, I was like, who the fuck is these dudes? I was like, who's these dudes? And then them to see their trajectory of their careers ever since, you know, it's crazy. I remember my brother playing me Fight Night and shit like that. It's like, and it's crazy. I remember going my second concert I ever went. No, yeah, it might have been my second concert I ever went to. Was Future's concert. It was no, it might have been J Cole, but that was like my third concert I ever went to. I went to see Future, Nobody Safe tour. That's when he had Mask Off out. I think he had the Future album out and the Hendrix album out. And Migos was on that tour. I remember that was the they had just dropped Bad and Bougie. Like that shit was fucking everywhere. And I remember going to Woodlands Pavilion here in Houston, and that was the first time I seen them dudes. Like first time I ever seen Amigos live. It was I think it was them then Future. So it was like they came out before Future. And I mean like this is like Bad and Bougie at its peak. And this is when the album just dropped. This is the first Culture album. Like the first Culture album. They were skyrocketed in that project. And the next time I see them is Drake's tour. Drake and Amigos tour. And it was here in Houston, the Toyota Center. And that night was one of my favorite concerts I've been to. I've been to a couple of shows, and Drake's one of my favorite artists, like I've said. But that concert was really dope. They came out, opened the show up at like 8:30, some shit, like nine some. Came out, killing shit, and then Drake comes out to his shit, and then they come back out and they perform "Walk It Like You Talk," "Walk It Talk It," and of course Versace with Drake. And then Drake leaves, and they finish the set, and then Drake comes back out. And that night he actually brought out Travis Scott, which was really dope. And yeah, man. So to to go and see this group, these three men, these three individuals, and Takeoff's one of my favorite Migos. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, um, dude could rap. Like, dude really had like, skills at this shit. And I think I vibe with him the most out of the whole group because he was the most quiet one. He wasn't like super. You didn't know shit about him. Like, you really didn't know a lot about the man. He seemed like a dude that was just to himself. He seemed like a quiet ass human being. Like, and the only time you saw him light up is like me. The only time you see me light up is when I'm like doing this. And I think I kind of felt the same way when I saw him. Like the only time you see that man light up is when he's doing what he loves to do. And so it's kind of like to see that man pass at 28 years old. He just turned 28. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even put that shit in perspective. Like you can't. And it was over simple shit. It was over stupid shit. And then you go into this weekend. Somebody you know, yeah, I pretty much grew up on him too. I grew up on Aaron Carter. Like, and I remember when Aaron Carter became a star. I remember it. I had a crush on Hillary Duff, so I really remember it. But to see Aaron Carter like become a star, I forgot his first song. That shit was massive though. And to be 34 years old and to pass is crazy. It's like you don't even like, damn, bro. Like that man's lived a life that most of y'all dream about, but he's also had to deal with certain situations that you probably wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. All in all, man, it's got me to this point of pros and cons. It's got me to thinking about what is important. Um, I posted something I think yesterday. I said I'm realizing. I can't remember what I said, but I was like, I'm realizing the older I'm getting. I forgot what the fuck I had said, but I said something. But I was thinking of something today because I was going to Walmart yesterday when I did that, and I was in Walmart today, and I was like, yo, the older I'm getting, I'm realizing that um that life um to me it doesn't it doesn't mean like to me right now, man. It's literally trying not to fall into the groups. I don't want to fall into groups. I think the world we live in right now is a bunch of fucking groups. I think everybody wants a leader. So you're just listening to all these fake prophecies and fake prophets to make yourself feel better when they don't even know the answer. They have no idea what the fuck is coming. Nobody does. I'm realizing that nothing is truly set in stone except your death. Nothing is truly set in stone but your death. You know you're gonna die one day. And I've been having it's a terrible question for the last couple of weeks. Um, my dad's been in and out the hospital the last couple of weeks. My sister's been going through stuff with her health, and you then I went to the doctor today, and everything's good with me when it comes to my blood work. I don't have any craziness. I don't, which is good. I think I got a little high cholesterol, which I gotta, my kidney, which you know I gotta, drink more water. Um, I already have one kidney, so you know. And then I go to the doctor. I go to my therapist tomorrow, and I go to my heart doctor. Um, not this Friday, next Friday. I'm getting to the end of the year. I don't do this a lot. I don't go to doctors a lot. I should, but when they tell me I'm good, I take their advice. Okay, a year of good health. But then you have what I've had for the last couple of years: kidney stones. I still haven't went and saw why I pretty much blacked out not once but twice in a year. In this year, I haven't even seen why. I went to a doctor and they might have to do MRIs on my brain eventually. Sorry about that. They're not doing MRIs on my brain eventually. And you get to a point where you're like, you're trying to be, headstrong and tough and everything. Sorry about that, by the way. But you don't know what's next. We have seen a particular moment in time where we're trying to make up time, and I think we forget that we live so much for what the future is. We get so concerned about what the future is, and we are so afraid to repeat our past that we forget to truly live in the present. I'm not saying, live every day like it's your last. That's crazy. But enjoy those moments where you do have that feeling of like, damn, this is pretty fun. Call something fun when it's fun, man. Say you enjoy your life right now. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I ain't gotta stress right now. I think we like I said, we look so much into what the future is. We're so like I said last episode, like last time I did this, like we look too much. We live so much in a fast paced type of environment in this world we live in that we just live so fast and we don't even truly enjoy it anymore. I literally was saying, thinking about this yesterday. We, I was like, uh, I was like, what did I say? Like yesterday, I was thinking like we don't even truly like enjoy anything anymore. We live in such a fast-paced world. We don't truly enjoy anything anymore. We don't even give ourself time to even like approach the moment anymore. The last 2 months is last month, last 2 months, this month and December 2022. I need more people to, one, understand that as much as we live in this world and it's fast paced, don't let the days, weeks, months go past without lifting your head up. We don't lift our head up anymore. We just head down straight forward. And we don't lift our head up anymore. We don't pay attention anymore. Because when we blink, literally, it's a new year. And then we blink again, it's summer. And then we blink again, it's Christmas. And now your whole year's gone. And you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? You work, work, work. You did all this shit, and now you're done. And now it's another year you get older, and another year of feeling like you haven't done anything. That creates the pros and the cons of your life, right? And that tells you right there and there, like, well, I did all this, I got money, I got all this, but to me, man, financially, man, I give two fucks. You know, it's something towards that I just, I don't know. If I get money, I get money. That'd be perfect. That'd be a great feeling. Thank you. I'd be so blessed and truly honored if I did make money off of what I do in this podcast world. I would be so happy. But I'm also not changing who I am to do it. Now that would make me even happier. Like if I don't have to change who I am to compromise my credit, my creations and my content and what I believe, that's beautiful. If I could find somebody like that that wants to give me that, like, but out of 10 people, we live in this world right now where opinions matter too fucking much, and it's like we don't take our chance, we don't take our time to really enjoy ourselves. So I hope more people would just understand that yo, we're so fortunate and lucky to be alive right now, man. It's not even funny. Before you get off here, man. So, something happened today. So I got up early this morning, and like always, you get on social media, right? So I got on social media, got my phone, got on social media, and the first thing I saw was Andrew Schultz clip from his comedy special that came out, Infamous, which is funny as shit. So go watch it. It's funny as shit. But anyway, um, usually when you post shit I think that people get a notice, but they don't really have to look at your shit to see what the fuck is that. That. So I so I saw the clip, and it was actually off of Andrew's page, and posted in my stories, and like I always do, Andrew's one of the reasons why I started doing being a podcaster. So him and Charlemagne, Brilliant Idiots podcast is like one of the reasons why I've said this numerous times. I'll probably say it again. When my 3 year anniversary come around, when my 300 episode come around, like I'll say it again. And I say it again, 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 again. Um, they are one of the reasons why I became a podcaster. So yeah, so I saw the clip and I posted it, and like I said, it's off of his Instagram page. He's verified. He doesn't, a lot of people repost shit. So maybe just But anyway, I went in my Instagram story just to check, who's watching or whatever. And off that clip, he looked at where the clip was, who reposted it, who put it in his Instagram story, and Andrew Schultz was on my Instagram story today, which is pretty fucking cool. And that shit might not mean nothing to you, but for somebody that grew up, like I said, like that truly like is one of the reasons he's literally one of the reasons why I started doing podcasts. That shit hit different. Like it was just crazy to see that. Even though it's his clip and he has a right to do it, I think, to see him like look at the Instagram story, because I ain't got that many fucking followers, but I'm seeing that now. I think more and more people are starting to see me more, I guess, on my account page or whatever the fuck going on. But I guess but to see that, because I remember when Takeoff passed, I posted something from VS Entertainment. I think it's y'all know what the website on social media, and it's also I think verified. And they even like the fact that I put that in my Instagram story, and they liked the damn thing. Like I got like what the fuck? Like that's pretty cool. So to me, man, that might not mean shit to a lot of people. It's not like Andrew replied or anything like that, but just for him to even see that meant a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't look in extra shit, and that meant a lot to me. Because like I said, if it was for him and Charlemagne doing the Brilliant Idiots, there probably it wouldn't be a Brandon Janeau show, because I probably would never done a podcast. So thank you, Andrew and Charlemagne and the Brilliant Idiots podcast. And you know, appreciate you guys. I really, really do. So you know, and yeah. That was pretty dope. I was like, whoa. I was like, wait, Andrew Schultz really like looked at this shit? Holy fuck. And that shit caught me the fuck off guard. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What's going on? And that was really dope. That was so dope. And I was like, damn, that's really dope. But yeah, man. Uh, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say all in all, man, is one day, one day, I could be on the Brilliant Idiots. I don't know. One day. I don't know. That'd be dope. That'd be super, super dope. I probably I probably hit up Chris Moreau, see if I can get on Brilliant Idiots. I don't know, man. But shout out to them, man. I appreciate it. And hope you guys enjoy this episode when it comes out. And I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I think we're doing a top 10 list. I don't know. I gotta write some shit down. But if not, probably do a Life of Times with music, and it's gonna be Ed Sheeran. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Talk to you guys soon. Also, episode dropping, like I said, today already out, top 10 list. Go listen to that. And Wednesday is my Wrestling Life podcast episode where I talked about the Crown Jewel pay per view. So hope you guys enjoy this. And till then, oh, one thing like this also. Um, to anybody that's going through something right now, I know, like I said, it's the end of the year. You're getting close to the end of the year. and you know, how can I put this? Depression and anxiety is about to go up another level because now you have depression, you have anxiety, and plus, like I said, Thanksgiving's around the corner, which means you about to deal with family for the next couple months. You got Christmas also around the corner and New Year's. So I want more people to understand something, man. This is not a struggle that you deal with yourself. I know it feels like it that because this year has been chaotic and everybody's been a little bit nonchalant about some shit this year, or they've been overly dramatic or overly sensitive to shit. I just need you to know, man, this year has been fucked up. This year's been fucked up. You know, you've had moments in this year that you can be proud of, and you've had moments in this year that you should be like, yo, this shit was fucking terrible. What the fuck was that? What I'm learning is that you gotta for all the times you overly think about the bad times, you gotta be just as complimentary to the good things you've done. So hopefully I use those words my goddamn self and keep going. So this ain't some shit I just say to y'all. It's some shit I need to learn myself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Have a good night and see you guys soon. Peace.